Good day, Zimbabwe. Tomorrow, the 18th of November. Big day. It's a big day for all of us to come together and stand against what's happening in Zimbabwe. The bond notes. We say no to the bond notes. You should say no. You are a Zimbabwean. You're being affected by all this that's happening in Zimbabwe. Okay, let's start off by talking about money, a currency that does not, it's not even a currency. Why am I even saying a currency? Paper that does not mean a thing that's supposed to represent money. No economic justice to it. And we are willing to sit back and accept what the government is giving us, the government of Zimbabwe. Who are we? We are the people of Zimbabwe. Surely, how can we accept money, paper, that does not buy anything else outside our own country? It just remains in Zimbabwe. How many of you are losing money right now because of this bond paper coming out? How much is the Zimbabwean government taking out in terms of US dollars to print that money outside the country? And they're paying for it in cash. The US dollar. That's your money being taken away. People of Zimbabwe, if you do not wake up now, you will lose again just like you did back in 2008. We're going back there. Right now, so many of you are struggling. But we fail to take a stand and say, this is not right, this is wrong. Mugabe and your people, it's enough that you've taken away from us. For leaders that we once respected, educated leaders, today you bring us to this. And most of all, the people of Zimbabwe, why are we so scared to stand? Why are we so scared to go on the streets and fight for what is right? If they did it, why can't we do it? It's time we woke up Zimbabwe. It's time we said no to the injustice. No to the killings. No to the disappearance of the people that stand up against the government. Why can't we all stand and say no to this? Where do we regain our country? Where do we regain our economic justice? Where do we regain our health sector? If you all do not think about this, and just the few that are standing up and organizing this and not supporting them, Zimbabwe, we are a dying country. We'll end up bringing other people, which we already are. So it's time we say, let's stand up. The masses, go tomorrow and protest against your unhappiness of what is happening in your own country. This is Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe means we are the people. We are the people that are making it, or that have been made out of stone. So if we're made out of stone, so where do we stand strong? And if we leave only the few to fight for you? I also appeal to the Republic of Zimbabwe police. That seriously, are you not being affected by about what's happening in Zimbabwe? You think if you get a new uniform, you're okay? No, you still need to pay rent. You still need to eat. This is why you're ending up stealing on the roads from your own people. This is why corruption is so high, because you cannot arrest, because everybody that you go to that's meant to be arrested gives you something. Chuoko moomwe. Zimbabwe, let's come together. Tomorrow is the 18th. We need to be standing there, and we need to protest against Mugabe and his people, against the Reserve Bank, and give you your money back. Fight for the jobs they promised. In fact, I don't think if you want to be in a situation where we stand for their empty promises, we need to be in a position where we start liberating ourselves from our own black people that are doing that to us. This is the time, Zimbabwe, that we stand and say that we want our education system to come right. We want our roads to be what they were before. But if we sit back and say, oh, these ones are going to do it, we watch from the sidelines, we're not in the right direction to bring back the country where it was before. We have to think, Zimbabweans. Liberate yourself from mental slavery. Liberate yourself from being scared of being intimidated. This is the time, Zimbabwe. Tomorrow is the 18th. In our masses, let's not be scared. Let's go there peacefully, because this is what we ask for. We are a peaceful nation, and we remain to be a peaceful nation. But it's time that we show Mugabe that when it's going to come to a vote, if we have to wait until 2008, he's not going to win, because he's done enough damage to our country. His ministers have done enough damage to beautiful Zimbabwe. Everyone that's involved where they stand for ZANU-PF have done enough damage to Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, go out tomorrow, stand there, let's see how many they kill, how many they arrest. Because this is our country. This is our Zimbabwe. Sumudzai mureza wenyu mangwana and go and stand for what you believe in. If you love Zimbabwe, be there mangwana and show Mugabe that we do not want this. Enough is enough. Have a good day, Zimbabwe, and tomorrow is a new day. Pamberi nechimurenga chamatanga. And thank you to the guys that are promoting this, the ones that are standing fast and saying enough is enough, because enough is enough. Have a good day.